Okay, everyone. First of all, before I start, I just want to make something clear, and that's don't get intimidated when you see all of the stuff here, because this is what I used. I'm not saying that everyone has to use all of the items that you see right now. This is what I decided to use, and it benefited me in a lot of different ways, and I'm just sharing with you what I used. Okay. Anytime you have pull-ups, regardless, you're going to need a chair if you're starting. Plus, for myself, it's like I said, I started at 284. Also, you can use the chair for your, like in Cardio X when you have your swing kicks, and like different exercises when you're doing working your back, and your shoulders, good stuff like that. You can see in the exercise, you're going to need a chair also. Of course, you're going to need the P90X or some type of pull-up bar, because that's what you're going to use the majority of the time to do your pull-ups. You can use bands like they say also, but for me, I chose to get the P90X pull-up bar because I figured when I purchased the programs, I got a pretty good deal purchasing the pull-up bar at the same time. So I decided to go with the P90X pull-up bar also, and it has more grips, I believe, than any other one out there. You don't have to go with that one. They have the perfect pull-up bar, which is a lot more, economical, and that's understandable. Sometimes we just don't have it, and we go for what we can, and that'll work fine. I just decided to use this one because at the time I was purchasing everything that I was going to need. In front of that, of course, you're going to need a water bottle because you're going to sweat, and no matter what program it is, even during the yoga, you're going to sweat. And speaking of yoga, you're going to need a yoga mat. It's good. You definitely need it because they say you shouldn't be doing yoga on a hard floor, carpet, or anything else. Get your yoga mat. And also at the same time, get your yoga block, because the yoga block is definitely something, that you need when you're not as flexible. I'm not that flexible, or I'm a lot flexible than I was before. But you need that so it allows you to stretch better and get to where you need to be, and it allows you to, keep stretching yourself and expanding your flexibility so you can, get the most out of any program so you don't get injured and stuff. That's what the whole yoga is all about, Besides just the whole mental thing, it's all about flexibility so you don't get injured. I got a fan there, of course. The fan is necessary for, ventilation. You definitely need one because you're going to be sweating a lot. And the fan, is going to circulate the air and gives you, don't allow you to, like, pass out or nothing like that, because it was too hot in the area. You got your typical and basic workout gloves, pretty cheap, $10 or whatever at Walmart, but I think you should have them so you don't like form calluses or something like that, or injure your hands in any way possible. Of course, you need the P90X system. That's, should have been number one, but I'm just going randomly off anything on the floor. It should be the original from Beachbody, and the reason why I say that is not because I'm a Beachbody coach, like entirely, but at the same time, you don't reap all of the benefits if you buy it on eBay, Craigslist, or something like that. You might not get all of the DVDs. You might not get the nutrition guide. You might not get the fitness guide, and you definitely won't get the customer support that you get with any program or product from Beachbody. That's very important, and we should all remember that. And also, workout sheets are great. They allow you to track your progress, and I think everyone should use them. Track your progress. That's very important to see where you were before, and see how you are the next week, because, sometimes if we just can't remember everything. It's impossible for us to remember everything. So just make sure you have the workout sheets, because it allows you to know how much you lifted, in weight, and plus how many reps you did. Or if it's the bands, like Tony says, it allows you to know, what band you used, and it shows your progress. It's awesome. They really are. Okay. Now, like P90X also comes with a calendar that you actually mark off to show your progress as far as how many workouts you've done and stuff like that, how many days you're knocking out. So you should always follow that and mark them off. If you miss one, you know, just make it up. Just try your best. It's a 90-day program, and it's probably a lot for a lot of people, but just do your best and forget the rest, like Tony says. Now, I also have push-up bars, which are these. I use those because it allows you to isolate the chest a lot more. That's what I was trying to say. So that's extreme, of course, but you don't have to start like that. That's not to start. This is what I used. There's my weights, of course. I had the one so I can easily adjust them. I don't like always just having the regular dumbbells that are at exact weights because, you know, you have to go out and purchase so many of them to keep, you know, switching up, going up or down or something like that. It could get pretty expensive versus this way you purchase your weights and, you know, you can go up and down within what you paid for already and not like cluttering up the house with a whole bunch of different weights. Okay, you definitely need some type of sneakers. You know, that's my regular Nikes I use for all of my workouts, like as far as plyometric, Cardio X or anything with Kempo. I use these always except for in yoga because you gotta have something like of a cross trainer that allows you to absorb less of the impact from all of the jump training and plyometrics and Cardio X and stuff like that, because you want to really spare your joints when you're doing any type of exercise, and having the right type of footwear is going to allow you to do that. Okay, you need a towel, of course, because you're going to sweat. Like I said, you're going to sweat. There's no doubt in my mind. Now, if you don't sweat, maybe you're not pushing hard enough. So that's why I come to the heart rate monitor. I have the heart rate monitor with the chest strap only because I felt as if that this is going to be a little more effective than the regular one that goes on your wrist. This is just my thought because it's closer to my heart. And I got a good deal on it from Walmart. I think it was $40, I believe, for the chest strap and the watch itself. And you should not be doing any type of cardio without a heart rate monitor, honestly, because it allows you to know if you should amp up your intensity or back it down. So it's a matter of being safe, not sorry. Now, there's always extra things that you can possibly use, you know, in any workout. But I always say it's always good to use intelligence and listen to your body. Now, if you listen to your body, you know, you might have to skip workout sometime and stuff like that, but we all got to do what we got to do. And fitness is a lifestyle. It's not a hobby. We should definitely do what we can to get the most out of our lives so we can be around our families and friends longer, because fitness is very important and it should be taken seriously. I'm not just saying this because, you know, I'm on my quest for better health, but at the same time, I believe it's really important, and it's really important to me. It's very important to me. I should say that twice because since I am on my fitness journey, it's all coming together now. I think a lot more clear, and things are totally different to me now. And I really feel as if I'm living life to the fullest. And that's also why I became a Beachbody coach, because now I want to share all of my experience with people that need my help, and that's why I'm here.